in Texas and in Vermont, we've made great headway. Now, what does Wolf-PAC do, in case you don't know, which if you watch the show is slightly shocking, okay, is we're trying to get money out of politics. You're going to do it through a constitutional amendment, and you have to do it through a constitutional convention, which is called for at the state level. Why? Why? It's because the national politicians are so corrupt. No way you're going to get 2/3 of them to say, oh, yeah, please stop the corruption, take away all my donor money so the guy running against me can have just as good a chance as me. Hell no, they're never going to do that. That's why, thank God, the Constitution has a different portion in it which says you don't need to do it through federal Congress. It's an important part of the Constitution. The Founding Fathers put it in there for a reason. Every once in a while, you should call a constitutional convention to amend the Constitution, not to redo the Constitution. It is specific to amend the Constitution. And this is exactly what we need to do to amend it to get money out of politics. So anyway, it's amazing because the best progress we've had is in Texas and in Vermont, the reddest state and the bluest state. And now what we need is a little bit of help from you guys in terms of volunteers. You know what works on the local level? And it's, I say it all the time on the show. It's the thing that I've been most shocked by in our work on Wolf-PAC. It's that state politicians actually listen to you. I've been covering national politics for so long, I think, oh, no way. What are you going to do? You're a constituent. You're not a lobbyist. You're not a donor. And they're going to take a meeting with you? And you're going to convince them? I would have said, no way. It turns out state politics is totally different. Now, is there corruption in other ways in state politics? Of course, from time to time there is. But we have been shocked in every state we're in that state representatives and senators actually care about their constituents. It's a democracy. We found it. It's at the state level. It's amazing. And one of our volunteers, Todd Jagger in Texas, has done great work getting Democrats and Republicans on board, but he needs your help. We need a lot more volunteers to call those representatives and the senators because it actually makes a huge, shocking difference. They do listen to you. Todd had lunch with one of the representatives and he's like, you convinced me. I'm on your side. And he does it over and over again. We need more guys in Texas like that. So if you're in Texas, please email him there at the email you just saw, todd@wolf-pac.com, and get in touch with him because volunteers specifically in Texas would be incredibly helpful. Same goes for Vermont. We have our director of organizer who's working in Vermont. We need a lot more. It's a small state. We need a lot more people calling their state reps. There, the state is, very democratic. We just need to reach those reps and senators, and I think that they're going to be on our side. We've already had Ginny Lyons, who's a great state senator there, introduce the resolution. So we need to back her up and help her. So email Mike at wolf-pac.com. And Mike Bonetta could use your help if you're in Vermont. And, just two last things. It's not just Vermont and Texas. We are coming. In California and in Minnesota, two great bills. And they're already past the first round. They've been introduced. They've got headway. They're doing great. My God, could you imagine if we had Texas, California, Minnesota, and Vermont? Can you get any more representative than that? The middle of the country, red states, blue states. And we're there. All we need is volunteers, more than anything else, at those states, helping out, making calls, talking to your local reps and senators. Shockingly, they listen to you. And one last thing, if you're not in those states, or even if you are, the other thing that helps, obviously, is resources. So if you go to wolf-pac.com, and you sign up for membership, just click membership, and you can just contribute like $10 a month. I mean, if you can do more, great, but if you do $10 a month, that's basically less than a cup of coffee a day. A lot of us can beat a few of them. I know they got a lot of money, but if all we do is $10 a month combined, then we'll have a tremendous amount of money, and then they better watch out, because 90% of the country agrees with us, and we've seen it on a state-by-state level. Liberals, conservatives, libertarians, we all agree these national politicians are corrupt, and we got to stop them from taking that lobbyist and donor money. Otherwise, they're never going to do what the American people want. We can regain our democracy. Let's do it right now. Thank you for your help.